my God! Okay, it's happening.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Is anyone home?
Avocado toast.
You an avocado toast.
I don't know. Mom said she was making toast, so I was like, avocado.
She's not putting that guacamole shit on there.
Guacamole.
Wait, are we spin the wheel 2 times per round? So we first know who, and then they're giving NPC 2. Wait, what?
Yes, we're doing another collab. Even though I don't think I've been able to recover from the mess of the last one I did, is this one going to be less messy than the last one?
Literally traumatizing.
Probably not. But I am collaborating with some wonderful people. Some of them you have seen in the last collab I did, and some of them are new friends I've made. So it's just gonna be a good time, I hope. When we were trying to figure out how, what, when, and where this challenge was gonna be, we obviously had to start with some technical difficulties, which is the peak of human existence.
I don't think I'll spin it twice. I'll just spin it once. We'll just go through the list. I think it'll be easier if everyone's cool with that.
He can't hear us, I don't think.
Unless people really want to go first. Yeah. Okay. Cool. No, I can't hear you. So sorry if I talk over anybody. I don't know why I can't hear anything. So I hope you're having a wonderful conversation that I can't hear.
As you know, we're not
Y'all
really
see that
talking.
last video?
And I'm not doing it on purpose, so I don't have to listen to Heather.
I literally thought
That's
that's
why.
he does that all the time. Heather's like, "Can you hear me?" He's like, "No." She's like, "Seriously?"
What did I do? You know what you did. Just like Hamlet, you know what you did.
Hamlet? Oh my god, no.
You left the tone.
You're gonna bring up Hamlet.
Does he have us deafened?
Yay. But have you
What?
deafened? How do you do that? I don't even know how to do that. Go back. Okay, we're just gonna spin the wheel. Whatever. So I'm gonna start from the bottom of the list and work my way up because I'm number 1 and that's not fair. Okay.
I thought he was just saying that's how it should be.
Am I missing anybody? We'll go Electray first. Aw. I'm sorry, Mom.
Can't see.
As I laugh. You can't see the wheel? Oh.
Yes.
I'll be back again. Try not to miss me.
See you soon.
So, let me explain what is going on. We are doing an NPC challenge, which was Ostrich Crossing's idea. Even though the idea sounded simple enough, there has been a lot of confusion. Maybe it's just me that was confused, but who knows. The challenge is that each person gets assigned an NPC that they have to create an area for. At first I thought this meant a house or a yard or a happy home paradise situation, somewhere they would live, but I was wrong. Obviously. The idea is to create an area that reflects the NPC, or an area that the NPC would enjoy, I think. If I messed up with the rules, I'm very sorry. Each person in the collab got to choose another NPC for another person. Yeah, let's just roll the tapes. Danny explains it a lot better than me.
I'm gonna spin it, and I'm gonna say the person, and then whoever the wheel lands on is picking for that person.
That's
So first one on the list is Electray, and I'm gonna spin. So Electray is picking the NPC for Heather.
Oh, don't do me wrong, Electray. Don't do me wrong.
All right. Next one on the list is Goldie. So we're gonna spin. Goldie is picking for Electray.
I'll be nice.
And then we
I promise
have
to be nice.
Meg. Meg is gonna pick the NPC
Okay.
for Goldie. And Mums is picking the NPC for Nikki.
Be nice.
Nice, I
Don't be mean to me.
Mwahaha.
Ostrich is picking the NPC for Mums.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go. Check my message earlier.
And we have Silly Heather. Heather is picking the
for
NPC
Danny.
for
Please be Danny. Please be Danny.
Ostrich.
Damn it!
Nikki is picking for Canada.
Damn it!
Ooh,
Nikki,
I'll be
trade
talking
me.
to Heather later.
Oh.
So Jelly can't have herself, so I'll have Jelly, and Jelly will have Meg.
I fucking what? Sorry, language.
Awesome.
I called
I
that.
cuss like a
Well,
sailor.
sorry I
You're
can't
good.
hear y'all, but this is the best stream I've ever done. So thank you all so much for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Oh god.
So, to sum it up, I'm sorry if this is complicated. Thank God this video is rather long, so I get time to explain everything. Since we are picking villagers to each other, we could choose if we wanted to be mean or nice, and in my opinion, everyone was pretty nice when picking the NPCs. I chose the villager for Heather, and I gave her Daisy May. She is one of my favorite NPCs, and I think there are a lot of cute things you could do that matches her vibe. Hashtag go farmcore. You will always have a special place in my heart. Goldie picked Wisp for me, which I am very happy about. He is my favorite NPC, and he totally matches my island aesthetic with the whole I'm making a ghost town and he is, well, a ghost. It was very convenient that I got him. Yeah, it was very lucky. Just luck and nothing else. Yeah, we'll get back into that. Meg picked Leaf for Goldie, which is also a super adorable NPC. I can't wait to see what she does for him. Mom picked Mabel for Nikki, another great pick with a lot of ideas to choose from. Then we have Nikki that picked Luna for Danny. In my opinion, that sounds like a cute NPC to have, but oh boy. Oh, Danny boy has been a little bit salty about that, which I think is fun, but hey, he should just be glad that he didn't get Zipper. Everyone's worst nightmare. Then we have Ostrich, who picked Gullivar for Mums. Heather picked Franklin for Ostrich. Danny picked Katrina for Jelly. And lastly, Jelly picked Vardell for Meg. Man, that was a lot of names to list. All in all, everyone got some cute NPCs with very different styles, so I can't wait to see what the others do, and you should go and watch what they do as well. But remember to watch my video until the end first, before you leave to watch other videos from other creators, please. This is a fun place to stay, I promise. This build is gonna turn out good eventually. I feel like my brain is about to explode from explaining all those names. Which person got which person, and which NPC did each person pick for each person. I don't know. It's complicated. Either that or I'm just being dumb. So, I got a Wisp. As I said, sweet, sweet Goldie gave me Wisp. If you don't know who Wisp is, he is a little ghost that visits your island at night, and when you try to talk to him, he gets so startled that he loses all of his spirits, which is why I think he is adorable. A ghost being scared of humans is just cute. Then he asks you to collect all of his spirits, which, by the way, are a pain to collect sometimes. I always find the first 4 rather quickly, but then I have to run around my island 10 times like a maniac to find the final one. But once you collect them all, he gives you a present as a thank you. I haven't been talking to Wisp that much recently, and I was hoping to take some cute pictures with him for the video, but I forgot that he faded out of existence once you gave him all 5 spirits, so yeah. Anyway, this is a build challenge, so I shouldn't babble too much about this and actually explain what I'm making, which is what we are here for after all. Since I got Wisp, I thought it would be a fun idea to create a haunted forest. Why, you may ask? Well, firstly, duh. It's the most basic thing you can make for a ghost, and I am not that inventive with my ideas. And secondly, I wanted something that I could keep on my island and that actually fits my island theme, but I didn't want to make the typical haunted forest either, and by typical, I mean forests with dead trees, graves, spooky items. Now that I'm saying that, maybe that's not really a typical haunted forest either. My point is, I didn't want to give it a Halloween vibe. So, more or less, I turned it into a ruined castle. If you are new to my channel, you might be confused about what my island theme is, and in all honesty, so am I. But I am creating a 80s/90s inspired ghost town that has some spicy secrets hidden deeper within the island. So this forest and the ruined castle is a part of the secret magical fantasy. whatever part. I'm really bad at explaining it, so I added all these ruined pillars and stuff and made 2 small main areas, one with the piano and one by the couch. I would like to think that before this castle was abandoned, it was filled with statues and fancy furniture from the 1700s, so that's why I added the elegant furniture. I've been desperately looking for an opportunity to use them, and I finally got a chance. And I also think Wisp is the type of ghost to find this abandoned place and be like, hey, I really like it here. This place has a cozy sofa and a piano and everything. Perfect! Just imagine that in Wisp's voice. I also put out some snacks and random items that I feel like he would have collected. Don't ask me why, I just feel like Wisp would be the type of person to collect random things to decorate his home. Items that most people would look at as trash, but he thinks is the cutest things in the world.
I work hard to make this house a home.
I have no reason whatsoever to make these assumptions, but I'm going to say it anyway. You can't stop me. Let me create my own reality around this NPC. I tried to read up on him on the Animal Crossing wiki page, but the only new information I learned is that his birthday is the 26th of February. Why am I sharing this information with you? I have no idea. Anyway, I'm just very happy that Goldie gave me Wisp. A total coincidence. I was just very lucky. We totally did not talk to each other. I promise. I really love the people in this collab. Everyone is so nice and funny, and I'm just so happy I can be a part of this.
So how is everybody's day?
I'm good. I have to go to the dentist and I'm sad.
Oh no.
I am scared of the dentist. And not that anything bad has ever happened to me, but
I get
it
it. I
could
am
this
too.
time.
It's like the idea of someone just picking around your mouth, a complete stranger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You don't even know me. Why are you in my mouth?
Why do you have to go in there?
I've been using some parts of our Discord call for a few reasons. First of all, these people are hilarious, and I thought this would be a fun way to include them in the video. Even though I am a rather shy person and not super talkative in the voice chats, I had an amazing time hanging out with them. And the other reason I wanted to include the Discord is because I gotta wait a few seconds to build attention. I have made a Discord server. Wow! It is called Working on It, which is an odd name, I know, but I am literally working on it, so I guess it works for now. I'm planning to change it eventually, but my brain cannot handle anything at the moment. I feel like I say this all the time, but I love talking to you guys and reading your comments, so now we have a little corner of the internet where we can hang out together. I hope it will be a great place for making new friends and generally have a good time, as well as connecting our community. So if that sounds like something you want to be a part of, please join. The invitation for the Working on It Discord server is linked in the descriptions below. I hope to see some of you there. And now we can go back to talking about the build again. I added some white and blue vases to give the area a little dash of, well, blue, as I said, because Wisp is a little blue and white, and this area is made in honor for him, kinda, I guess. Since Wisp gives you furniture or wallpaper and stuff, I was considering to make him a shop or something, but I didn't find a way to execute that properly. Another reason to not making a shop is that I think Wisp would be too shy to own the shop. Every time a customer would come up to him, he would literally lose his spirits, so maybe he should be grateful I did not do that after all. That's why we ended up with this forest instead, and I'm very happy with how it turned out, even though it doesn't have that much furniture. I feel like I made a decently sized area for this build, but most of the space here is just filled by trees and plants. I love trees and plants, of course, so I'm throwing no shade, but because of that I tried my best to use different tree sizes to make it look more exciting and also overgrown, with emphasis on tried. I also added these skeletons, which might be a bit sad. I'm not implying that those are the remains of the person Wisp used to be before they became a ghost. I would never. But if that was the case, at least I added 2 of them, so he wouldn't be alone. But it also just might be the people who lived in a castle for a couple of hundred of years ago. But who knows? You can decide what story you prefer. My island is supposed to be a mystery to explore, so it doesn't have to be any answers written in stone. Regardless, I do find these skeletons a little funny, because what creatures made them? It looks like humans, yes. But it doesn't look anything like the Animal Crossing people. The heads are way too small. The humans in Animal Crossing at one point in time had tiny normal-sized heads, or did they just evolve very quickly to have super big brains? Why am I even discussing this? But that's just a theory. A game theory. Another thing I've been wondering about while making this video is if Wisp at one point was an animal or a human before he became a ghost, because right now he is just a round blob, so there's no way of knowing. What if Wisp was the person who used to live as the mayor on the island before you? Oh no, that would actually be kind of sad. Am I the only one who dig myself into these kinds of rabbit holes? When I'm making videos, I sometimes get a lot of time to think, but I do genuinely think there are better things I could do than waste my time thinking about whether Wisp was a human or not. I'm sorry that my brain is like this, but I have to fill the awkward silence somehow, right? This build and video in general actually turned out to be a lot longer than I had expected. I haven't done a proper build video in a while, so I've lost track of time and space and how much time it actually takes to make a build video. I'm currently at the last year of my bachelor's degree, which is Arctic Geology, in case anyone was wondering. Not that I think anyone was actually wondering, I just want to say it anyway. So exam season has started and it is very stressful, to say the least. I'm sure that anyone who has studied or is currently studying can relate to that. I don't have to write a bachelor thesis, which is nice, and I also only have one normal exam, which is nice, but we still have a lot of assignments and projects and stuff like that has to be handed in. I'm also currently living at Svalbard, an island in the high Arctic, and I'm going to move back to the mainland in a month or so, and I still have no plans of where or what I want to study next year, so mixing stressful uni work with having to think about moving and figuring out what you want to do with your life. Yes, I am very stressed, to say the least. But I really want to continue with making videos, so I'm doing my best to make time for it. Making speed builds in general is actually a bit relaxing, as long as I know what I want to make. So my videos for the next few weeks might just be speed builds, I'm not sure. I'm not able to commit to anything right now, I'm sorry. I'm just really looking forward to the summer and hopefully get some more free time to make videos. I also got a summer job, so maybe I'll buy some new equipment for my recording setup. That would be very nice, but who knows? Only time will tell. As you may notice, I skipped a few days forward so the trees I planted could grow up. I always find it easier to do the final touches of an area when I can see how it looks with the trees and stuff. Then I proceeded to plant a million flowers like I do with all of my builds on this island. I am suffering from can't leave a single square alone syndrome, so if there's a blank space of grass on my island, I will plant a flower or a weed there. I'm sorry, but that's just how it has to be. I can't help myself. Since I'm using all of these different colors of flowers and flower breeds, I feel like they are kind of my new version of weeds. I love the autumn weeds when they are grown out with the little weed things on them, but you can only have about 150 grown weeds on your island, I think at least. So if I want all of my weeds to grow, I have to make sure to not plant too many of them, and that has led to me being afraid to use too many weeds and then use flowers instead, and it works, I think. At least I think it looks good. I wish you could have as many full-grown weeds as you wanted to, but hey, Animal Crossing loves to make annoying rules and limitations just for the fun of it. I love it. But when I was planting these flowers, I think I had to do 5 or 6 runs to pick them up from my beach because my pockets are always half full, and for some reason I can't bring myself to empty my pockets. I guess my brain is subconsciously trying to make my life more difficult than it has to be. Nice. But once I started to plant the flowers, I feel like the area finally started to look how I wanted it to be. For overgrown island themes, flowers are a lifesaver, honestly. But this video is finally coming to an end, so I wanted to thank the other people in this collab once more. Thank you to Canada Crossing, Mums Crossing, Jelly Crossing, Goldie Crossing, Meg Crossing, Ostrich Crossing, Nikki Crossing, and Silly Header Place. That was a lot of crossings to say in one sentence. Please check them out, and I've linked all of their videos in the descriptions. But yeah, that is pretty much what I have to say, so stay tuned as I'll show you the final results of the build. Thank you so much for watching and staying until the end of the video. Let me know in the comments if you think this is something Wisp would like, or if you have any other ideas you think would fit in better. I would love to hear it. Give this video a like if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel if you want to stick around, and make sure you don't miss any of my messy videos. Also remember to check out the Discord. I hope to see you there, and yeah, that's what I have to say. See you in the next video. Bye!